Good, good evening, everyone. Check, check. Yep. Good evening, everyone. I'm Nikolai Vataya, and welcome to SIJHL TV for tonight's matchup between the Cam River Fighting Walleye and the Thunder Bay North Stars. We are coming to you from the Fort William Gardens in Thunder Bay. Last night, these two teams put up a great battle out at Norwest Arena, but the Walleye were pretty much in control as they came out on top by a score of 3-1. The Walleye ended up getting the goals from Holden Woodcroft, Max Duke, and Yuan Morrison, while Eric Vanska got the win in net. Picking up the lone goal for the North Stars was Dimitri Trehodis. And on this, so we'd like to welcome you back to another great season of North Stars hockey. It's great to be back here for my 10th season, I believe it is. And at this point, I'd like to acknowledge the new person on camera for tonight. To welcome Autumn LeClaire. Who's a student at Confederation College right now here in Thunder Bay. And it looks like so far the Walleye have a 3-0 record on the season so far. Thanks to the win last night in Norwest and the wins in their first two games against the Dryden GM Ice Dogs. The North Stars had initially won their first game in Fort Francis, but that it was later taken away due to a mix-up in player eligibility, so that game got awarded to the Lakers. But the North Stars are going to attempt to get themselves back in the win column for tonight after a hard-fought battle last night. So we'll have to see how they do during the first home game. So be sure to stay tuned here on SIJHL TV. Good evening, everyone. This is Nikolai Vatae here on SIJHL TV for the beginning of this game between the Camera Fighting Walleye and the Thunder Bay North Stars. We do apologize for if there's any technical issues regarding this. What you just saw right there right now is a opening goal for the Walleye from the stick of Jeremy Dunmore, coming only 50 seconds in. And looks like the Walleye have the puck once again coming down the side with his Carson Gorsey, dumps it into the North Star zone. Going after it right now. It's the North Stars, but it gets sent right back in my phone. It gets sent around the net by Carter Anton, kept inside there by Benvenu. Benvenu doing a good job trying to keep it inside. It gets bumped out of there by Kuzenko. Both teams making a change. There's a long pass there by Buffon. Anton tapping that one back towards Drew Caddo. Battle for the puck along the sideboards. Paddington is able to clear it out. A race for the puck ensues between Leduc and Trejodas. Trejodas tries to pass it in there, but nobody is there. Daxton Lang trying to get it up for Leduc. A nice bit of footwork on there on that part. Gets passed back to the zone. Dimitri Trejodas takes it over, passing that one over to Julian Rutland. Rutland trying to send it. Gets a deflection on there as Rutland continues to pursue it. Gets there around the same time as Jack Cook. Rutland still trying to go for it as Cook tries to get it down. There's Rutland with a chance. He sends that one over. Battle for the puck ensues as it'll get cleared out by Logan Gallagher. Here's Rutland with it against, once again, passes across to Drew Malach, and he dumps it into the Walleye zone. Cook playing that one around as it gets cleared out by Lamoureux. Sedgwick will pass that one across. There's a shot, gets deflected up, and it goes out of play. As we are about 2 minutes and 51 seconds into this home opener for the Thunder Bay North Stars. Hi. And I just want to mention, it's good to be back here for being almost 10 years on the mic for the North Stars. We have a new camera person tonight. I'd like to acknowledge her right now. I'd like to say hello to Autumn LeClaire, who's a student at Confederation College. As we get set for the face-off to the left of Connor Lemieux, the Walleye win it. There's a shot from Biaggi as it goes wide. DeRosier tries to go around it along with it, but he loses the puck. Sedgwick trying to go for it. He gets bumped by Catani. Sedgwick tries to weave his way through. It gets taken away by Jonah DeRosier. Ledoux tries to go in there, but it looks like the Walleye end up touching it offside. 16:44 to go in the first period. Walleye with a 1-0 lead. Face-off coming outside the North Stars line. North Stars win the face-off. Pass across towards Anton, and it gets broken up. There's a chance by Woodcroft, and it'll get gloved down by Connor Lemieux. Like I mentioned already, there's a goal. There was a goal by the Walleye already, coming from Jeremy Dunmore as Lemieux makes another save. Jeremy Dunmore getting the goal, the lone assist on it going to Brody McLeod. Oh, there's a bit of a hit laid on there by Matthew Halashak. That'll come over towards Dylan Windsor. Windsor sends it up for Halashak. Halashak, he just comes in onside, trying to battle his way. He gets a shot. He gets sent across the crease. Anton's able to keep it inside, or no, he isn't, as it's squirted outside the line, and it'll come offside. Both teams trying to test out some of their new guys here. Here's the face-off coming outside of the Walleye line. Terhodas passes it back to Caddo. Caddo trying to get it up towards Rutland as he has to battle Cook for it once again. Oh, and Rutland with a nice hit in there. Trying to weave his way through in that for the North Stars was E.J. Paddington. It gets cleared out for Lamoureux for the Walleye. Lamoureux passing it over to Dunmore. Dunmore passing in front. Oh, nobody's there to swat it home. Rutland trying to get it out of the way. Battle for it ensues. And it gets patted away by Paddington by the looks of it. Here's Rutland once again. Rutland carries it out of the zone. He passes that across, goes off the stick. To merge Dimitri Trejodas. Trejodas coming in. He gets a shot that goes wide. And I believe Jack Orchard got a piece of it. Goaltender for the Walleye. Going back for that one was Garen Voicey as the North Stars ice the puck. 15:09 to go in the first period. Walleye with a 1-0 lead. Where this game being streamed to you on the new SIJHL TV. North Stars taking it all the way around the net. Taking that one over was Drew Caddo. It gets kept inside. As trying to hang on to that one was Max Leduc. There's a shot, goes wide as Lemieux caught a piece of it. It looks like the post got pushed off a little bit and play is called. As the North Stars get a much needed line change. They did have a couple of chances early on in this period, but so far, Jack Orchard, a 6', 200-pound native of Emo, Ontario. He hasn't been tested too much as of yet, but there is still plenty of time in this young season. So far, the North Stars being officially 0-2, and the Walleye being 3-0 on the season. Last night, the Walleye ended up winning by a score of 3-1 out at Norwest Arena. Luck is rung around. It's deflected out there. There's Daxlang with it, but it'll get dumped back inside the zone by Dylan Bertrand. Battle for the bucket. Tries to wrap around, but unfortunately Gloucester couldn't jam it through. There's Leduc trying to go for it once again. Meloche passing that one across over towards Bertrand. Puck back out at center. Scooped up there by Benvenu. It takes a bit of a deflection and stumped it by DeRosier right on the net of Jack Orchard, and he will hang on to that one. As we approach the 6-minute mark of the first period. So far coming into tonight, there are two players with 4 points for the Walleye, those being Ewan Morrison and Cooper Fink. And looks like there's a bit of a trip up by the North Stars. That was by Bobby Dukov. Puck gets in wide. Sedgwick trying to get to it as it gets tangled up back there. Buffon trying to clear it out. As Dukov tries to keep it in, it'll get scooped up in there by Benvenu. Here's Dukov with a great chance. Oh, and it gets in! Bobby Dukov gets a goal for the North Stars, and they tie the game. What a backhand shot by Bobby Dukov. He completely fooled Jack Orchard in that one, and he completely fooled me too. That one coming at the 6:36 mark of the first period. Dukov, 5'9", 165-pound native of LA, California, gets gets his first goal as a North Star. There's a shot on Lemieux. He makes a save. Anthony Kazenko trying to pick it up. He'll pass that one across, getting it towards Drew Caddo as it goes back into the Walleye zone. The Walleye trying to take it back the other way. Going for that one is Garen Voisey. Voisey gets it. There's Cook with a chance. His shot is blocked. Bunch of passing there. A shot gets turned aside by Lemieux. I believe Dukov's goal is unassisted. It does come at the 6:36 mark. Here comes Caddo with a chance. Shot save made by Orchard. And there's a player down face first on the ice for the Walleye. He is slow to get up. Here's Rutland trying to reach for it and play its whistle dead. It looks like that player is Kyle Lamoureux. That did look like a rather rough hit on him. He thankfully he is able to get to the bench by himself. And he doesn't appear to look happy about what just happened to him. Face off coming to the right of Orchard. Face off one in there by Carson Gorst. They're able to get it out, a bit of a deflection. It'll come right back to Biaggi. North Stars regain control of the puck. DeRosier tries to send it up ahead. Dunmore trying to battle for that one with Paddington. Paddington trying to go back there for it once again. It'll get rung around in there by Sebastiano Biaggi. As the puck gets sent out of play. 11:42 to go in the first period. Goals by Jeremy Dunmore and Bobby Dukov in this game so far. Easton Gloucher winning the face-off for the North Stars. As trying to clear that one off was Max Buffon. Here's Leduc trying to pass it up. It's sent back the other way by Halishak. That'll get deflected off the glass. Anton trying to glove it down. He's just able to get enough of it, but Leduc sends it back into the zone. Halishak trying to get it up for Gloucher, but he couldn't get enough of it. There's a pass over for Leduc. Leduc coming across the North Star line. Tries to shoot. Oh, and he gets hit in there by Anton. Puck just looks like it got batted down. Looked like it came outside the line, but the play goes on. Benvenue going after it. Oh, there's Orchard coming after it. Oh, almost misplaced the puck. He does. Oh, that one gets sent just wide by Magnus Pearson. Oh, my gosh. What a chance that was. There's a long pass up for Edison Weeks. He can't get enough of it. Lamoureux trying to pass it up, but as the puck goes back into the Walleye zone, Orchard touches it up. Cook playing that one around. As trying to keep it inside was Dukov. Here's Lamoureux with it once again, passing it over to Cook. Cook coming down the side, back in the North Star zone. Comes up soft up on Connor Lemieux, and he will jump on that one. And what a chance that was, as Jack Orchard almost gave the North Stars the lead in that one. He almost looked like he was going to put Coach Matt Valley in a state of panic in that one. 10-12 to go in the first period. Face-off coming to the right of Connor Lemieux. Mackenzie Sedgwick there to take the face-off as he went going up against Dylan Windsor. Here's Kazenko trying to clear it out along with Windsor. Gets kept inside by Braden Duchesne. Kazanko still trying to play it out. It's kept in again, but it's finally deflected out. McLeod trying to send it back in, but he gets a little hand from Cedric. Lemieux coming out to play it for Voisey. There's a shot for the point, save made by Lemieux. Puck gets played around in there by Cook. Comes on in front, almost gave away to Leduc as Cato gets knocked over. There's a pass up. There goes Noah Broughton after that one. Icing waved off. Leduc will get there first. No, Biaggi, excuse me. Puck played around by McLeod. There's a bit of a jam happening along the side. DeRosier can't quite reach it as the Walleye take it down the ice. Here's Morrison coming toward the net. He loses it. Oh, and getting tripped up in there was Jonah DeRosier. Morrison sends that one toward the corner. Scooping it up is Fink. Almost stopped on a dime on that one. He gets a shot, save made by Lemieux, and he will glove that one with his left glove. 8:54 to go in the period. Been a mostly defensive battle so far, but each team has a goal apiece. Face off to the left of Lemieux. Puck taken up by Matt Halashak. Bouncing puck in there. As he does take it over. Coming down the side in there with Pearson. Tries to pass in front. It goes across the crease. Glosher trying to go after that one, but getting there first is Yuan Morrison. Woodcroft trying to get a handle on it as he tries to kick it along. And it does get cleared out by Malash. There's a shot on, saved by Orchard, rebound. And Fink is able to clear it out, getting it up to Holden Woodcroft. Woodcroft coming down the side with it as he tries to play it up. As he goes down with Carter Anton, and play is called as the net gets knocked off. 8:13 to go in period number one. Been a relatively clean affair so far to begin this one. Gets set for another face-off to the left of Lemieux. From the face-off, there's a shot by Woodcroft. The save is made. They'll come back towards Lamoureux as he just keeps it in. There's a chance by Cook. He gets sent wide as it gets knocked forward in there by Catani. Oh, a bit of a hit in there behind the play. Lamoureux gets a pass in there for the Walleye as he tries to knock it in further. There's a chance by Gordon. He just sends that one over. Edison Weeks will take it over to Thunder Bay. He'll try the long shot as it goes wide of the net. Knocked away by Orchard. There goes Cook once again. Passing over to Dunmore. Dunmore with a shot. He'll send that one up high and out of play. Lemieux trying to be the number one this year so far. Last season he had an 8-3-1 record during the regular season with a .360 goals against average and a .913 save percentage. From the face-off, it gets rung around in there by DeRosier. And it looks like Kazenko gets tangled up in there with Gallagher. Comes in front, there's a shot, that'll go wide. Oh, it gets caught up in the feet of Lemieux and he hangs onto it. Daxton Lang had a great chance to get a shot in there, but he didn't see the puck in time, and Lemieux was able to make another great save. Northstar trying to do themselves a little bit better this season after getting swept by the Walleye in the league semifinals last season. Windsor takes a swing and a miss at that one at center ice. And it'll get knocked up ahead for Gallagher. Gallagher has that one knocked away from him by Bertrand. That'll get sent by DeRosier. Back around to Kazenko, up to Windsor, Dylan Windsor. He has to ring that one around as Broughton tries to pursue it. Broughton gets tangled up in there with Dax Slang. Bit of a jam between him and a couple of Walleye players. Kazenko trying to unjam it. That'll come back out over towards Max Duke. It'll get sent back inside as the Walleye make a change. Here comes Carter Anton with it. He tried for a long pass, but nobody is there. And the North Stars get called for icing. 6:21 to go in the first period. There are two other games in the SIJHL tonight, starting in just under half an hour between the Fort Francis Lakers and Red Lake Miners, as well as a historical one between the Wisconsin Lumberjacks and the Sioux Lookout Bombers. First game in a number of years taking place at the Sioux Lookout Memorial Arena. Off the face-off here in Thunder Bay, Trey Hodis knocks out into the zone. Buffon will scoop it up for the Walleye. And it looks like behind the play something happened. It looks like we have a slashing call coming up. It'll be going against Cam River. Oh, it's a sportsmanlike conduct penalty going against Jackson Agner. And the North Stars get the first power play of this game. 6:10 to go in period number one. Could give the North Stars a chance to take the lead. And there seems to be a bit of confusion over the timekeep. They don't have the penalty time up on the board as of yet. Oh, and now they do it. It is ready to go. Rutland trying to get possession of the puck, but the Walleye are able to clear it. Anton passing that one up for Paddington, but it gets taken up by Lamoureux, and it'll get sent down to the ice by Cook, as they tried to go for a shorthanded chance. Looked like that was Yuan Morrison tried to do it. A minute and a half to go in the man advantage. Here comes Paddington inside the zone with it, as him and Rutland trying to communicate in that one. Caddo is able to keep it in. Paddington trying to pursue the puck, gets knocked in front of the net, but nobody is there to get it, and the Walleye clear it once again right to the net of Connor Lemieux. Drew Caddo back to get it. 1:07 to go in the penalty. Weeks gets the pass. Sending that one up over towards Katani. Katani looking for an open space. Katani, he's being hotly pursued by Ethan Lang. Gets it over for Weeks. Weeks gets knocked off the puck. Katani's there to pick it up. Back to Weeks. Over towards Dukov. Dukov back over to for Weeks. Weeks with a shot. And a glove save made by Jack Orchard. And 4:48 to go in the first period. 38 seconds to go in the penalty to Agner. North Stars are able to get one or two shots so far. It's from the face-off, comes back for Halachak. Back, there's a chance there. Weeks at the shot, and he scores. Edison Weeks gets a great shot through some traffic and gives the North Stars the lead. That goal coming at the 15:21 mark of the first period. Weeks already having his second goal of the season. As they get a much needed power play goal and there seems to be a bit of a few words being exchanged on the wing. That is Anthony Kazenko and Logan Gallagher exchanging a few words. Kazenko trying to knock that one back, took Voisey, but has the Walleye try and get another chance. But here's Dylan Windsor for Thunder Bay. He'll get it up for Kazenko. Kazenko coming in on that, take a shot. Orchard will turn that aside. Voisey trying to go for that one. And we have another penalty coming up to the Walleye, I believe. This one's for slashing. And this time it is going to Max Buffon. And the North Stars go right back onto the power play. Getting more and more opportunities as a result of something like this. 4:18 to go in the period. Kazenko was knocked off of his puck. Anton, pass over to Cato. Kazenko takes a swing and a miss as the Walleye are able to clear that one. Broughton had a couple of chances in there, but Halashak back over for Anton. Back up to Broughton. Cato across the Halashak. Weeks from Kateni and Dukov in 15-21. As that shot goes wide, Halashak trying to keep it inside. Kazenko in the corner to Broughton, to Kazenko. Kazenko in back to Broughton, back to the line. Anton to Halashak, his shot blocked. As a swing and a miss is taken, Halashak back around to Kazenko. Trying to go in for that one was Cook. It looks like they're able to clear it, but it gets cleared up into the stands in behind the Walleye bench. North Stars new forward Bobby Dukov, 5'9", 165 pounds, native of Los Angeles, California. Already has 2 points for the Walleye. Rather for the North Stars, excuse me. First game of the season, folks. You gotta love it. Face-off coming to the right of Jack Orchard with 58 seconds to go on the power play. Puck gets rolled out as a race for the puck ensues. Ethan Lang trying to get there first as he battles for that one with Dylan Bertrand. It comes around for DeRosier. Gets kept inside as getting his stick on that one is Gorst. Lang will knock that one in behind the net again. DeRosier is able to get a stick on that, getting it for Bertrand. Here's Hayden Catani taking it forward, but it looked like Dukov was in there a bit too early as the North Stars come in offside. 2:41 to go in the first. The Walleye doing a good job with holding them off on this particular power play. Rutland sending it across to DeRosier. DeRosier sends it inside the zone. Cook trying to go for that one. Rutland trying to get it on the inside. Battling for that one was Paddington. Gets over for Rutland. Back in towards the line for Bertrand. Back to DeRosier. There's a shot saved by rebound. There's a shot as they try to jam it in. Orchard makes a save, and we got a bit of a skirmish to go in behind the net here. Dimitri Trejotis was trying his best to try and jam it in past Orchard, but a little scrum ended up happening, and there was 1 second left in the penalty to Buffon. It looks like Trejotis is going to be taken to the box for the North Stars. Looks like he's going to get called for slashing, and in 1 second the Walleye are going to go onto the power play themselves. 2:19 left in the first. Walleye have plenty of time to try and get something done, to try and make it all even one more time. A very, very brief 4-on-4 as Buffon comes out of the box. Orchard comes out to play it in there for for Jack Cook. Cook coming out from the right side, sending that one up for Sedgwick. Rather, that was for Morrison. He'll ring it around. Back to the line for Cook. Cook back for Morrison as Lemieux made the save and he decides to catch it. And the officials have to get it between, looks like Cooper Fink and Anthony Kazenko. Little bit of tension starting to mount in this one, but nothing too big as of yet. Minute 32 to go in the power play. As Paddington is able to lift it out towards center. Cook is back to get it for the Walleye. Catani to touch it a bit, but Walleye get it back. Here's Ewan Morrison once again. Morrison with a shot. Gloved by Lemieux once again. Lemieux doing a great job with standing tall in the Thunder Bay net so far. North Stars trying to make up for what happened in Norwest last night as they dominated a bit. As the Walleye dominated a bit, Cook's shot gets saved once again by Lemieux. Here's Woodcroft with it, sending that one across to Cook. There's a shot blocker save made, as that one will get cleared out by Edison Weeks. Come out to Orchard, he tries to do a pass himself. Morrison to Cook. As Broughton tries to get a chance, he battles in there with Morrison. Walleye will get it out as we enter the final minute of play in the period. Here's Leduc trying to get something going. He'll pass it back to Woodcroft. Weeks is able to knock it out of the zone as both teams make some changes. Kyle Lamoureux in behind his own net. But of a 19-second differential between the penalty and game clock. Bit of a saucer pass attempted as Lamoureux tries to go for that one along with Catani. Catani trying to send it down the zone, but he'll get a hand from Matthew Halishak. That'll get caught by Orchard. He'll give it off to Lamoureux. Trejotis getting ready to come back onto the ice for the North Stars. 20 seconds to go in the period. Down the side was Gallagher. He'll ring that one around. Dunmore trying to get it in position. DeRosier looking for it. Ethan Lang back to Gallagher. Gallagher back to Dunmore. Ledoux trying to get a chance. Dunmore maybe with one more chance. He won't get it as the horn will go to end the period. A bit of a defensive battle on both ends of the rink to begin this home opener for the North Stars. Shots on goal in the period for the Walleye, 14 for the North Stars, 10. With Dunmore opening the scoring for the Walleye, newcomer Bobby Dukov knots it up, and then returning Edison Weeks gives the North Stars the lead. The score after 20 minutes of play, Thunder Bay North Stars 2, Canberra Fighting Walleye 1. You're watching North Stars hockey here on SIJHL TV. We are back here on SIJHL TV with the camera fighting Walleye and Thunder Bay North Stars returning to the ice to start the second period. Seeing the North Stars leading by a score of 2-1. This is Nikolai Vataya with you once again. The Walleye open up the scoring to begin the game only 50 seconds in. Jeremy Dunmore getting the goal with the assist going to Brody McLeod. And then at 6:36, newcomer Bobby Dukov got one unassisted at 6:36 to tie it up. And they would later take the lead at 15-21. Edison Weeks would get his second of the season with Dukov getting the assist. Shots on goal in that period for the Walleye, 14 for the North Stars, 11. And we are underway to begin this period. Lamoureux passing that one up for Woodcroft. It's chipped down the side a little bit. But the shot from the point ensues as it gets blocked in there by DeRosier. DeRosier trying to control the puck. He's being chased down there by Morrison. Morrison in back for Woodcroft. Gets chipped away from there by Dukov. Bertrand trying to clear it out. It gets kept inside by Cooper Fink. DeRosier. It goes off the skate of Bertrand, staying inside. DeRosier around for Edison Weeks. Weeks, saucer pass over towards Dukov. Dukov trying to go for it. It's out of his reach. Hit. And it gets left in behind the net. Lamoureux getting chased down by Weeks. Halishak can't reach, and it'll come up for Holden Woodcroft. Woodcroft coming in the North Star zone, takes a shot, and a great glove save by Connor Lemieux. Edison Weeks doing a great job trying to set up Bobby Dukov. So far, they're proving to be a great combination on this North Stars team. In only this third game of the season for the team. Comes back to the line for the Walleye. Pass back to Dunmore. His shot blocked. Comes for Anthony Kazenko. Kazenko off the glass and out to center. Noah Broughton tries to chip it over. Gets sent to the corner by McLeod. Gorst rings it around the net. Halishak trying to keep it inside as he bumps heads a bit with Ethan Lang. Windsor trying to get it in front. That'll get knocked away by Gorst. Comes back Kazenko. He can't get the shot. He does now. His shot blocked. Windsor going in there for it. He'll ring it around the net. Kazenko will go into the corner for it. Interesting battle for it. Ethan Lang will clear it out for Dunmore. Gets stopped briefly at center, but as there's a bit of a bump in there, it'll get clear of Windsor. Up for... Oh, it gets a swing and a miss in there by Paddington. Puck will get cleared out as the puck will round everyone. It'll be an icing call against the Walleye. Face off coming to the right of Jack Orchard. We're 2 minutes and 10 seconds into this period. It is a 2-1 score for the North Stars and it appears the scoreboard at the Fort William Gardens is wrong. They failed to put the goals back on the board. Ethan Lang going after the puck into the corner by the North Star net. They're trying to get in front. Oh, Lemieux trying to get and he takes advantage of the miscue. Ethan Lang manages to get on that one, and the score once again tied up at 2. That goal coming at the 2:33 mark of the second period. Ethan Lang getting his third of the season. Bertrand sends it around the edge. Gets bumped up a little bit. Saucer pass attempted by Leduc. Over towards Gallagher. Gallagher shot from the side. Save made by Lemieux. The Walleye trying to hang on to it. There's Daxlang with it again. Back to the line. There's a shot. Gets stopped in front of the net. Gallagher trying to get to it. Back to Buffon. Buffon with a shot. Save made. Rebound. Another shot. And Lemieux makes a couple of great saves. 16:44 to go in the period, and the scoreboard is now correct. As this game is now knotted up at 2. Face-off coming to Lemieux's left. Halishak takes it around for Thunder Bay, passing that one up towards Dukov. Dukov tried shooting. He's blocked by Cook. Halishak trying to leave it towards the corner. Goes right into Lamoureux. Lamoureux will clear it out to center. Going down to get it is Anton. Anton over for Weeks. Kicked up by Cook. He gives it up. Weeks sends it back the other way. Right back to Lamoureux. Lamoureux up for Fink. He'll let it go into the North Star zone. Halishak trying to avoid Fink. They'll get kept inside by Morrison. Fink trying to still hang on to it. Weeks finally gets it out for Dukov. Dukov entering the Walleye zone, trying to get around Cook. He gets steered towards the corner. He still hangs on the puck though. Comes back to the line. There's a chance by Cato. That'll get sent wide. Moisey trying to go for it. Lamoureux passing that one over towards Cook. Back out at center. Cato trying to poke it forward. It'll get taken up by Woodcroft. Woodcroft passing over there. The shot. Great save by Lemieux. Cato trying to get it around. Duchesne trying to get another shot. And Hayden Catani will take it over. Catani will send it towards the net. Steered away by Orchard. McLeod and Kazango bump heads a little bit. Sent around the net by Dunmore. It's kept in by Dylan Windsor. Windsor waiting for an open man. Goes off a discarded stick and out. Kazanko was waiting for it. Voisey goes to pick it up, sends it across for Cato. It'll go back into the zone. Noah Broughton going after it, but McLeod will try and get it out with a little help from Morrison. Windsor back over for Kazanko. Kazanko has it batted away by Morrison. It comes right back to Dunmore. Jeremy Dunmore gets a shot. That's blocked. Scooped up by Kazanko once again. 3 North Stars moving forward, but he gets stopped by Carson Gorst. This one gets taken up this time by Jonah DeRosier. Morrison trying to do something with it. Rutland gets it away from him. Bertrand over for Trejodas. Back in the Walleye zone, sent right back out by Benvenu. Leduc gets sent down in there by Rutland. Puck turned aside by Lemieux. Gorst gets it away, and in the middle of it all, it looked like they ended up knocking over Noah Broughton, and we have a penalty on the play. But it looked like something happened before that happened, and it looked like Julian Rutland will be the one going off for cross-checking. 14:19 to go in the second period as the Canberra Fighting Walleye go onto the power play. So far, they're 0 for 1, being unsuccessful on the penalty to Trejodas earlier in the game. Gets in off the glass by Halishak and down the ice. Orchard tries to get and in the middle of that all, Paddington gets a hit on there. Lamoureux gets to take it away from him by Weeks, but not for too long. Jeremy Dunmore will get it back. He'll send that one across for Gallagher. Gallagher across for Lamoureux. Lamoureux, he'll rig it around the North Stars net over for Ethan Lang. Lang back over for Gallagher. Dunmore down in the corner for Gorst. The line for Lamoureux. Leduc trying to reach it, but he can't get to it as Halishak will clear it out once again. When Orchard almost mishandles it himself, but he is able to give it off to Lamoureux. Minute left in the penalty to Rutland. Dylan Windsor trying to kill off more penalty time. As he takes it out the zone himself. He shovels that one forward, goes off of Trejotis and back into the zone. Woodcroft will try and get something set up now for the Walleye. 45 seconds to go in the penalty. Coming fast down the wing was Jack Cook. He still pursues the puck as he runs right into Jonah DeRosier. Cook still pursuing. He tries to jam it through, but Lemieux is on the side of the post to make the save on that one. 31 seconds to go in the penalty. 12:50 left to go in period number 2. From the face-off, he gets taken over by Woodcroft as he tangles with Paddington, and it'll get sent right down to the net of Jack Orchard, and he'll make the save. He'll give it off to Ewan Morrison. 18 seconds to go in the penalty. Gives it to Cook. Cook coming down the wing across the North Star line, trying to weave it through. He gets a shot saved by Lemieux. Rebound. Going back forward is Gorst at the line as Rutland gets ready to come back onto the ice. He gets a shot. That'll get deflected wide. Rutland now back on for Thunder Bay. Bouncing puck. It comes right to him as he comes out of the box. He doesn't get enough of it as Cook is able to get away from him over towards Morrison. Around the net for Woodcroft. Woodcroft gets it deflected. Here is Catani with it. Catani over for Bertrand. Bertrand into the corner. Trying to pass it in front was Dukov. Here's Bertrand back into his own blue line. Back up for Dukov once again. Dukov down the side. Tries to pass it in front. Goes off a skate towards Morrison. And now here's Morrison once again. Looks like a 2-on-2. He gets stopped by Bertrand and back out to center. There's Dukov once again. He gets hit, but here's Magnus Pearson coming in. Pearson trying to get through the defense. He gets run into Max Buffon, stops him as a big hit gets laid by Matthew Halashak. Gets it right on Simon Benvenue. Halashak clears it out, clears the zone. Benvenue once again. He'll send it deep into the North Star zone. Lemieux leaves it for Bertrand. Puck deflecting all around. Finally gets sent into the corner for Drew Malash. And the puck will get sent deep into the zone, but it'll be all the way down for the North Stars, and it'll be icing. 11 minutes to go in period number 2. Still no score. Still 2-all, excuse me. As the last goal came at the 2:33 mark of the second period from Ethan Lang of the Walleye. Lang turns around, tries to shoot. He gets blocked. There's Daxline trying to make a chance. Puck is shoveled in there. It gets sent just out, and the Walleye have to retreat. Bertrand back over for Gloucester, and he'll deflect it in as the North Stars quickly make a line change. Pass up to Braden Duchesne. Duchesne weaving through it. He falls down. Trying to get up for Sedgwick. Here's Leduc trying to get a shot on. He steered to the corner. Back to McLeod. McLeod with a shot. And closing the pads on that one will be Connor Lemieux. Face off coming up to the left of Lemieux. Going back to Cook at the line there, the chance for Ethan Lang. He'll send it wide. He gets it passed back to him again. Chance by Lamoureux. He'll send it wide. Dukov beats up with it. Cook tries to block him. Weeks gets it to Catani off the glove of Dukov. Dukov shovels it forward, but as it goes toward the corner, Catani is there to get to it. Catani around the edges, trying to send it back into the corner for Dukov. Cato can't keep it in as Anton is there to get it. Ethan Lang stops it with the skates, passes it across to Cook. Cook with a chance. That'll go across the crease of Lemieux. Dunmore trying to send it in front. Gorst can't reach it as Weeks just manages to get it out. Here's Ethan Lang with it again. He's forced to send it out. Lamoureux gets there again and send it right back in. Lang once again gets it to Dax. Dax trying to get it for Ethan. It'll get cleared away by the North Stars. Buffon once again send it off one of his teammates as he tried to change. There's Ethan with a chance. Tries to get a chance. Hits the outside of the net. Dunmore trying to get something going. Now here's Logan Gallagher with it. Gallagher in the corner. Along the side. Trying to get in possession. He turns around to get the shot. It'll go over. Benvenu gets a chance. It'll get deflected wide. Anton trying to get through with Rick. Kazenko has it come back for Drew Caddo. Caddo will clear it out, but it'll get sent right back in. Back to Caddo. Caddo tries a long one over for Noah Broughton as he bumps with Buffon. Puck chipped inside by Dylan Windsor into the Walleye zone. 8.5 minutes to go in the period. That'll get sent all the way down the ice. And that'll be an icing call against the Walleye. Both teams seem to have had a good number of chances, but the North Stars don't seem to have had that many that have gone on net. Paddington trying to get it off the face-off. That'll get sent back out by Gallagher. It'll be another icing call against the... With Bobby Dukov, one of the newer players on this team. He played AAA a little bit closer to home last year. Scoring a total of 35 points for the under-18 Anaheim Junior Ducks. Gallagher getting it over for Leduc. Leduc trying to get in position, cleared out by Rutland. Buffon gets that one back over towards the Biaggi as the puck goes into the Walleye bench. Looks like the face-off is going to come to the outside of the Walleye line, just in front of the North Star bench. Anton pass across to Halishak. Halishak will try sending it right in on net. Orchard will choose to cover it. North Stars doesn't seem to have as many chances in this period as they have in the first, but they're doing a good job on defense so far as Halishak sends that one wide. Fink picks up the rebound. He'll send it out to center. Anton gloves it down. He'll come back to Halishak. Halishak sends it right on net once again. That'll get trapped once again by Orchard. Oh, and Easton Gloucher lays quite a bit of a glove on Ewan Morrison. What happened there? And it looks... He's definitely going in there for a little bit. That'll be on that's Drew Malach, excuse me. He'll be in on a sportsmanlike conduct penalty. That was not a smart move on his part. Elsewhere in the league right now, 9.5 minutes to go in the first. Red Lake Miners are leading the Fort Francis Lakers by a score of 1-0. Jacob Lamoureux getting the goal in that so far. There's 12:20 left and no score so far between the Wisconsin Lumberjacks and Sioux Lookout Bombers. Morrison takes it over on the power play, sends it back to the point for Woodcroft, back over for Cook. Cook across to Morrison, winds up, takes a shot, and the save is made by Lemieux. Couple of great passes in this one to start it out for the Walleye on this power play. So far, they are 0 for 2. Cook can't keep it inside as Weeks manages to get a handle on it. Passing it over for Catani. Oh, shot. Nice block made on the part of Carson Gorse. Minute and a half to go in the man advantage. What a great effort on the part of Edison Weeks, but him and Catani couldn't quite complete it. Bit of a jam in that one as DeRosier tries to clear it out. Halishak now has the puck for the North Stars, and he'll clear it out as it gets gloved down at center. Oh, and as the puck got whistled down for a hand pass. Oh my gosh, and the whistle had already gone as Weeks tried to put the puck inside the net, and oh my gosh. I'm not sure if that, I have no explanation for that, folks, but I don't know. Even though the whistle had already, looked like Weeks had already knew the whistle had already gone, but he chooses to follow through and try and put the puck in the net. And oh my gosh, it looks like Logan Gallagher was talking to a few people over on the North Star bench, and he's headed to the box along with Matt Halishak. He's trying to plead to the official his case, but oh my gosh, it's getting ugly right now, folks. The officials will have to discuss what to do now in this case. And it looks like both Dylan Bertrand and Mackenzie Sedgwick are waiting for an explanation on this situation. There's a rather bizarre situation that happened. Looks like they were starting to chirp at a few players over on the North Star bench, and things were already starting to get tense as it was. And it looks like the linesman, he's motioning over towards Gallagher over by the who is currently sitting in the Walleye penalty box. Prior to this, the Walleye were on the power play, and Gallagher is being told to get out of the box, and he is done for the game. Or or is he? The official has to make him steer clear of the North Star bench, and he's getting cheers from the Walleye faithful who have made the trip to the Gardens to cheer their team on. But try to chirp at the other team's bench. That was uncalled for on the part of Logan Gallagher. And now Matt Halishak is getting out of the box, and I believe that's it for him as well. Or wait, he seems to be a bit confused, and now he's headed towards the dressing room. Seems like it's going to be taking a little bit to clear up the confusion. Both Gallagher and Halishak are each being told to hit the showers. We resume with 6:48 to go in the second period. Walleye 2, North Stars 2. Walleye still in the power play. Minute 12 left in the penalty to Meloche. Going back with the puck is Brody McLeod. Sounds like two 10-minute misconducts for Gallagher and a gross misconduct. Sounds like it wasn't that good. We'll try and get it for you in a minute for Halishak's penalties. As the North Stars continue to kill off their penalty, 35 seconds left in the one to Melange. Leduc has it caught up in his skates, passing it back to McLeod, back to Leduc, in the corner to Dunmore. Over for McLeod, or for Lamoureux. His shot blocked. Back to McLeod. Dunmore with shot pass saved by Lemieux. Leduc gets the rebound. Dunmore, his shot. Oh, it hit down by the glove of Caddo. Meloche's penalty just about up. His shot goes wide and it'll come out of the zone. Meloche out of the box. McLeod. Oh, Meloche delivers a hit on McLeod. And another penalty is coming up, I believe. And for that hit, it'll be a roughing call on Drew Meloche this time. And just like that, the Walleye are going back onto the power play. This game is getting it is continuing to get bizarre by the moment. Right after Meloche is done with a sportsmanlike penalty, he gets one for roughing as Woodcroft plays it in back for Cook as he gets tangled up in there with Windsor. Long pass up intended for Morrison, but he misses him. Cleared out by Caddo. He'll get it up for Windsor. Windsor tries to get a shorthanded chance. Windsor tries to jump over Cook, but he can hang on to the puck. Morrison back over for Cook. Chips it over. Cook wipes out, but Gorst will recover the puck. Windsor manages to clear it out. Noah Broughton trying to go for it, but he doesn't get enough of it, but he does clear it out. Ewan Morrison has it in behind his own net. Minute 10 to go in the man advantage. Long pass. Gets it up for Fink as they come in on the offside. With the number of words being exchanged during it, I didn't think it would come up. I didn't think it would come up this soon in the season. Face off outside of the North Stars line. Catani wins it. Back to DeRosier, and he'll clear it down. Orchard leaves it back there for McLeod. McLeod looking for somebody open to get it to. 47 seconds to go in the man advantage. He will pass that one up for Lamoureux. Lamoureux dumps into the North Star zone, rings that one around, skips over some sticks. Dunmore can't quite keep it in. Lamoureux will pick it up at center. Back across the line, passes that one off for Gorst. Gets deflected by McLeod. Leduc back to McLeod. To Leduc. Over towards the side, intended for Dunmore. McLeod trying to keep it inside. Leduc gets him a hand. He'll pass it over to Dunmore. That'll get deflected off the skate of Bertrand. Back over for McLeod. Dunmore once again. Over for McLeod. Shot from the point. His shot blocked. Meloche will come back on as Lemieux makes another great save. And it looks like Jeremy Dunmore had something to say to Hayden Catani, but didn't look like Catani wanted any part of that one. .327 left in the period. Drew Caddo gets it from the face-off. Oh, a nice effort by Max Buffon keeping it in the zone. Paddington will clear it. No, he won't clear it out. Gets kept in by Buffon. Buffon trying to get it in. Oh, that one goes off the skate of Anton. That'll get set off the top of the glass. Paddington claims it went out, but play goes on. Taking it around with Dimitri Trejotis. Back up for Julian Rutland. Rutland continue to come across center and across the line. Oh, bit of a hit on him by Buffon. Looked like a knee, but play goes on. Trejotis tries to pass in front. Paddington can't get the shot away. Rutland trying to get a handle on the puck. Anton rushes in to keep it inside, but not for too long as Ethan Lang takes it over. He'll send it inside the North Star zone. Going behind the net, Caddo there to get it. He'll pass that one up for Rutland. Rutland passing that one over for Paddington. Swatted out of the way briefly by Biaggi. Cook trying to get something going once again. He'll give it off to Morrison. Pass goes by everybody as DeRosier goes down for the North Stars. Fink trying to get it out of the jam as Biaggi tries to move it forward. Another jam ensues. Weeks will get it out, trying to get it for Dukov. Dukov, just about overskates the puck, and as a result, the North Stars end up touching the puck offside. Edison Weeks trying to do another good job with trying to set up Bobby Dukov. It looks like the two of them know that they have a combination that should work out for them as this season goes on. Broughton wins the face-off. Bertrand sends that one across for DeRosier. He'll send it into the Walleye zone. Puck will get cleared out. DeRosier in a race for it with Fink. DeRosier will get there first. He'll hold that one go off of Morrison's glove. Kazenko sends it inside the zone right to Lamoureux. Comes right to Windsor at center. Windsor will send it in towards the corner. Kazenko goes after that one. He'll try and get it in there for Broughton. In a battle with Lamoureux for it in the corner. That'll eventually get jarred loose for Sedgwick. Windsor trying to hang on to it. Broughton trying to get a handle on it. Looks like the puck ended up squeaking out of the line and Melange takes it in offside. Looks like it's been mainly a bunch of back and forth in this one so far, along with a bit of physicality in this one and the odd word exchange here and there. And it looks like the official is speaking with Jack Orchard of the Walleye. I am not sure what this could be about. As we wait for the game to resume, it looks like we are ready once again. Gorst wins the face-off as we enter the final minute of the period. Here's Duchesne taking it forward. He'll pass it up as it gets sent into the zone by Sedgwick. Malash going back for a deflection in there. Lamoureux trying to get a chance. He gets blocked. Kicked forward by Paddington. Rutland. A pass up for Trejotis, who will dump it inside. I believe that's Woodcroft who tried to pick it up. Loose puck. Cleared out, but sent right back inside by Malash as the teams make changes. 30 seconds to go in the period. Here's Kyle Lamoureux once again. He slips but still manages to get the pass over for Sedgwick, who will get it deflected off the corner. He'll give it off to Caddo. We'll send it out to center for Rutland. Julian Rutland over for Paddington. Paddington tries to get it inside the zone. Giving it off to Rutland. 8 seconds to go. Can't get the shot. Walleye are hoping for one more chance. Here comes Cook. He'll send it wide of the net, and that should about do it for the period as the horn goes to end it. And what a crazy period that was. Started out early with the tying goal, but there were a lot of great chances and some interesting penalties to say the least. Shots on goal in that period for the Walleye, 12 for a two-period total of 26, and for the North Stars, 3 for a two-period total of 14. Despite the low number of shots, they played a good number of defense. Score after 40 minutes, the Cameron River Fighting Walleye 2, Thunder Bay North Stars 2. You're watching North Stars Hockey here on SIJHL TV. Welcome back here on SIJHL TV. It has been quite the match so far between the Camera Fighting Walleye and Thunder Bay North Stars, and it makes it want to bang your head as it almost just happened to be by Leith Dunica TV News Watch by a piece of styrofoam. The score is presently 2-2. The Walleye's goals coming courtesy of Jeremy Dunmore and Ethan Lang. And for the North Stars, it has come from Bobby Dukov and from Edison Weeks. How will this tie be broken tonight? We will find out momentarily. And just a quick note that in the second period, both Logan Gallagher of the Walleye and Matthew Halishak of the North Stars were ejected. Halishak got 2 10-minute misconducts at a game misconduct. Gallagher got 2 10-minute misconducts and a game misconduct, as well as a gross misconduct. As the North Stars just get called for icing. Elsewhere in the league right now, with about 3 minutes to go in the first, the Red Lake Miners are leading the Fort Francis Lakers 2-0. And about 7. And after the first period, the Sioux Lookout Bombers are leading the Wisconsin Lumberjacks 3-0. The Bombers doing a great job in the franchise's inaugural game as the Walleye dumped the puck inside the North Star zone. The Lemieux is quick to jump on that one. We have ourselves some great action going on all around the SIJHL. Face off to the right of Lemieux coming up. Bit of a tangle up in there. Puck taken away by Carter Anton. 3-on-2 going forward. Here's Halishak going wide with it. Trying to get it over for Windsor. There's a chance. Broughton trying to jam it through. Save is made by Orchard. Cato with a chance. That'll go wide. Puck will rest up by Cooper Fink. Fink trying to move forward for Woodcroft. Anton trying to steer it away. Oh, he gives it right to Fink. There's a chance in front for Morrison. Save made by Lemieux. Windsor trying to clear it out. Fink with it. He gets the shot. Lemieux with another save. Cato ringing it around. It comes right back to Fink. Back to the point for McLeod. McLeod shot. Save made. Rebound. And Lemieux will hang on to it. Walleye coming out of guns a-blazing once again as their shooters have come out to play once again. But Connor Lemieux is standing tall inside the Thunder Bay North Stars net. Looks like won't be E.J. Paddington taking the face-off. It'll be Julian Rutland. When going up against Carson Gorst. North Stars taking over from the face-off. Trey Hodas trying to get it around Benvenue. Buffon takes the puck away. He'll send it back in the corner for Benvenue. In a battle with Rutland for the puck. Puck will come away as Buffon goes back for it once again. He'll send it over for Ethan Lang. Paddington stops with the skate. He gets a shot. Save made by Orchard. Rebound. Walleye will clear it away. And that'll be an icing call against them. Starting with this season, I almost forgot at the beginning that the North Stars, they're inaugurating their new Junior B affiliate, playing out of the Lakehead Junior Hockey League. That team being the Current River Storm. So those watching affiliated with the Current River Storm, it is great to be associated with you. Dunmore trying to swat that one around as it comes out just outside the line. Catani trying to jam it through. That one came back to Voisey. That'll come right up to the Walleye net. It'll be covered up by Orchard. We're 17:47 left on the clock in the third period. Still 2-2 between the Walleye and the North Stars. Face off to Jack Orchard's right. Broughton wins the face off, but the puck bounces back over towards the Walleye players. Lamoureux up for Leduc. He'll play that one up for Daxton Lang. Broughton will take it away. He'll send it up for Windsor. Windsor, he'll flip it into the Walleye zone. Cook going after it with Kazenko. Scooping that one off with Woodcroft, and he'll clear it out. DeRosier sends that one across for Bertrand. Walleye got it back. Oh, it's stolen by Windsor. Windsor trying to pass it in front, but they can't get the pass out, and it goes back out to center. Bertrand scoops it up. Or for Windsor, he'll poke it up ahead. Broughton tries to get it in deep as his team tries to make a change. The Walleye do get it back. Bouncing puck, it'll come outside the zone. Caddo will send it across to Anton. Anton winds up, he'll send it back inside the Walleye zone. Puck is sending back to Paddington. Oh, tries to pass in front, tries to shoot again. Penalty coming up at the plate of the Walleyes as the puck gets touched by Morrison. A bit of a smaller hit as the play concluded. 16:37 left in the period. It looks like it will be Ewan I believe it'll be Ewan Morrison who will get called for. There seems to be some confusion over it. It will be a hooking call. But Kyle Lamoureux seems to be hesitant to go to the box, but he will eventually go, and the North Stars go on to the power play. 16:37 left in this period. Katani manages to get it from the face-off. Pass to Weeks. His shot goes wide. It comes outside the zone. Anton goes after it. Right behind him is Jeremy Dunmore. Anton still with it as it looked like that was Dunmore who ended up breaking his stick. Dukov sends it back to the line for Anton. Anton with a shot. Save is made. Rebound. And it looked like Dukov is forced to take it out of the zone. Anton up to Caddo. There's a long pass. Goes by everybody, and it's icing against the North Stars. Just a reminder that the next North Stars home game will be Wednesday, October 12th, when they welcome the Wisconsin Lumberjacks to town. Game time for that will be 7:30 Eastern Time here on SIJHL TV. Face off to the right of Connor Lemieux coming up. A minute 13 to go in the penalty to Kyle Lamoureux. Ethan Lang trying to get it for Woodcroft in the corner. North Stars, they'll take it over once again. Anton sends it across for Dukov. Dukov just comes in onside. Gets sent all the way across, and it gets deflected out. Here's Mackenzie Sedgwick with it. Bertrand trying to hang on to it as the Walleye trying to go for a couple of shorthanded chances. Here is Ethan Lang with it again. He'll take it out of the zone. Back over to Cook. He'll send it off the glass and send it deep inside the North Stars end. Lemieux leaves it for Bertrand. Up for DeRosier. 32 seconds to go with the man advantage. Sedgwick trying to get in. Trying to get another chance in there. North Stars do take the puck. Here's DeRosier giving it another try. He tries shooting, deflects off a Cook and goes wide. Woodcroft trying to get a handle on it. He does, and he'll get it out. Right back to Lemieux once again. He'll give it to Bertrand once again. Lamoureux getting ready to come back on as the North Stars dump it inside. Orchard comes out to play. There's DeRosier tries to shoot. Blocked by a couple of sticks. DeRosier will give it another try. He'll tap it for Windsor. Into the corner for Kazenko. He'll get taken off the puck. And here comes Leduc with it. Leduc will pass that one over. There's a shot. He'll send it wide. Trying to clear that one is DeRosier once again. Bit of a jam along the side. It looked like Windsor was almost fell on somebody in there. And the officials will rush in to break it up. 14:07 to go in period number 3. Game still all knotted up at 2. Looks like ever since the tying goal at 2:33 of the second period by Ethan Lang, both teams have been mainly playing defense in this one. Passing that one back was E.J. Paddington. Battle for the bucket behind the net ensues. Pass made over Trejotis. Benvenue try to get a shot away. Malash gets stripped of the puck, and taking that away from him was Daxton Lang. Daxton has it chipped away from him by Paddington, and chasing it down is Benvenue. Simon Benvenue gets tangled up with Dimitri Trejotis. Buffon flips it out to center. Dax Lang trying to hang on to it. Comes back to the point. There's a shot. They score. Sebastiano Biaggi comes out of nowhere, and he gives the Walleye the lead. That one coming at the 6:35 mark of the third period. With the way the Walleye were playing the puck, looked like something was bound to happen sooner or later. And they managed to get the lead back for the first time in a while, as the North Stars send the puck right back into the zone, and it gets scooped up by Orchard, and it looks like so far on the board they've given the goal to the wrong team. I know it's the Walleye that have the lead, but not according to the board here at the Fort William Gardens. Puck gets cleared out of the zone to Anton. Trying to move forward, stripped it from Morrison. Knocks the puck forward. McLeod will send it back to the North Star zone. Here's Caddo forward intended for Rutland, and it goes deep into the zone. I believe it was an icing call. They'll take that one back. .52 to go in the third period. It's the Cam River Fighting Walleye with a 1-goal lead so far. And the officials are discussing something right now. Not sure if it's a dispute on the icing call. And looks like it stands, and the play is ready to resume. Oh, or is it as it's coming back towards center by the looks of it, and now they're going to the Walleye bench to explain it to Matt Valley. I'm not sure if he doesn't seem to be happy about that call. Yeah, he has his arms on his hips. You can't believe this. And Walleye leading 3-2 as the scoreboard now says. Walleye North Star trying to take it forward. Now the Walleye do get it. Here comes Rutland with it. Rutland trying to pass it over. Gets blocked. Weeks trying to move in there to get to it. DeRosier back to Rutland. Rutland with a shot. He scores! Oh my gosh. Rutland ends up coming through for the North Stars at a great time for him. This one coming at the 7:35 mark, a minute after the Walleye get the lead. Rutland gets one for the North Stars, and we are knotted up at 3. Puck getting run around the North Star net as Kazenko plays it out. Benvenu trying to play it out, and he almost hits one of his own coaches on the Walleye bench. Looks like it almost hit Coach Rylan Henley. Rutland coming through at an important time for the North Stars. 5'10", 187 pounds, native of North Vancouver, British Columbia. Malash, almost good. Windsor taking over the puck. Sending that one forward. Kazenko trying to go after that one. Beats Benvenu to it. He is taking off the puck, and taking that one over is Benvenu. Now here's Buffon trying to get around Malash. He'll knock him over. Puck will get chipped out and get taken out to center. Oh, there's a great chance by Paddington. He'll send it wide. Looked like he only had one hand on his stick. Woodcroft taking it back the other way for the Walleye. He gets a shot saved by Lemieux. It goes wide. Caddo sending it around the edge. Trejotis trying to go after it at the same time as McLeod. Finally cleared off by Trejotis. It'll go right out to the goaltender Orchard, and he'll cover it. 11:02 to go in the third period. We are all tied at 3. Hit. On the goal by Biaggi, the lone assist on that one went to Braden Duchesne. And for Rutland, assists went to Edison Weeks and Noah Broughton. While I have it in the zone as Lemieux makes another save. Battling for it is Cooper Fink in the corner. Woodcroft trying to pass it around. It'll come loose. Weeks trying to clear it out. Fink reaches again. Oh, a great blocker saved by Lemieux. Puck not quite cleared out. There's a chance by Morrison. He'll send it wide. Puck rung around by Anton. Comes to the line for McLeod. Fink once again hits a skate. McLeod will give it another throw. That shot goes wide. Puck rung around there by Biaggi. Catani will try and clear it out. Bouncing out, and it finally gets out. Oh, Weeks tried to sidestep Duke. Sharp angle shot, and it'll get gloved down by Jack Orchard. With 10:01 to go in the third period. So far in this game, there have been 2 points apiece so far for Edison Weeks and Bobby Dukov. So far, these two have found a bit of early chemistry on this North Stars team. Dunmore trying to glove it down. It looks like they're going to call it a. He gloved it down a bit too much, and they're calling it a hand pass, and he was voicing his displeasure to the official by the looks of it. And they're giving Dunmore on a sportsmanlike conduct penalty for that. Oh boy. Not exactly a good time to give your opinion to the officials on that. And looks like Matt Valley is trying to get the officials' attention again. It's game is continuing to get more bizarre. Puck gets rung around in there by Cook. Comes outside the line. Here comes Carson Gorsmay, a shorthanded chance to get the shot. Save made by Lemieux. Rebound picked up in there by Jonah DeRosier. Bertrand. Back to DeRosier. Back to Bertrand and behind the net. Pass made up to Anthony Kazenko. Kazenko loses the puck. It'll get sent right back down by Ethan Lang. Minute and a half to go in the man advantage. Looks like it'll be Bertrand who will give it another go. He'll do it carefully, trying to get it to Weeks. He can't get it to him. Here's Lang once again, but he gets taken away from the puck. Oh, it comes right in front. Oh, almost gets kicked in by his own player, Edison Weeks. Minute 4 to go in the man advantage. Trey Hodis. Weeks does a good spin-a-rama move. Around a couple players. He is now in the Walleye zone. Trying to get it over to Doig. Over towards Dukov. The Walleye take it out. And they do clear it down. Woodcroft going in there after it. He'll get taken off the puck by DeRosier. And he'll take it over. 40 seconds to go in the penalty. Quick pass made over for Anton. Anton pass over for Dukov. He gets tripped up in the middle of it by Biaki. Puck out at center. Anton sent it back into his own zone. Cato goes back for it. As he tries to avoid Ethan Lang, he manages to get it up for Rutland. Julian Rutland coming on the wing. 15 seconds to go in the penalty. In the corner by the Walleye net. Oh, a chance in front for Paddington. He tips it over the net. Cato just managing to keep it in. Penalty just about up. Here's Rutland with the puck. Pass back over to Cato. He takes a shot. Save made by Orchard. Long clearing attempt made by Dunmore, and it's an icing call. Matt Valley attempting to protest it, but to no avail, as I believe Woodcroft was the one that just came out of the penalty box. Now, Owen, it looks like it worked this time because it looked face-off is coming to at center this time. And both referees are over at the Walleye bench. They both having to say a couple of words to Coach Valley. Puck gets sent wide of the net. Oh, it comes bouncing in front, and in the middle of that play, we have a penalty. This time it's going against the North Stars. I believe they called it boarding. This one going against Easton Gloucester. The Walleye being given another chance to perhaps retake the lead. 7:35 to go in regulation time. With the way the Walleye are going, they could have a couple of chances. Woodcroft with a chance. Save is made by Lemieux. Windsor wings it around, but Woodcroft keeps it inside. Now it's passed off to the side for Fink. Back to Woodcroft. Back over towards Cook. Fink battling with Bertrand in the corner. Creating a bit of a jam in there. Forrest all the way across the Morrison shot. Saved by Lemieux. Cook hanging on to it. Back to Woodcroft. Woodcroft pass over. Oh! trying to tic-tac-toe with Morrison, but Lemieux somehow managed to close his pads on that. How did he do that? Really takes a lot of goaltender concentration to be able to do something like that. A minute 24 to go in the man advantage. Puck is cleared down by Trey Hodes down the ice right to Orchard. He will give that one off to McLeod. Minute 12 to go in the man advantage for the Walleye. There's a pass to Dunmore. Jeremy Dunmore across the North Stars line. Stops in the corner. Back to the point for Dax Lang. Over for Dunmore, back to Lang. Lang with a shot, he'll send it wide. Pass made by Leduc. McLeod, back to Leduc. Over for McLeod at the line. McLeod. Dax Lang, McLeod, Lang, shot, save, made, rebound, it goes wide. Another penalty coming up. Another one to the North Stars as the Walleye still have the puck. As it looks like Orchard has gone to the bench for the extra attacker. Dax Lang with a shot. That'll get sent wide of the net and outside the line. Back to get it is Brody McLeod. And the North Stars finally touch it. Looks like it's going to be a high sticking call. And it's kind of a and looks like Drew Caddo doesn't seem too happy about it. It'll be 19 seconds of 5-on-3 for the Camera River Fighting Walleye. With 5:54 left, this could be a chance for them to perhaps put the game away. Woodcroft back to Cook. Oh, chance by Morrison. He'll send that one over the net. Gloucester getting ready to come back on. DeRosier trying to play it. Dylan Bertrand will take it over. He'll play it off the glass and out to center. Gloucester now back on the ice. Minute 35 to go in the penalty to Caddo. Cook back with it in his own zone. Going across center and across the North Star line. Being steered to center and around the net. Cook still holding on to the puck. Going down the line with it. When's he going to shoot it? Never as he gives it up, but Woodcroft picks it up. Gorse trying to play it around. Comes over for Morrison. Back to the line for Cook. To Woodcroft. Woodcroft with a chance. Oh, deflects off of Fink and wide. There's a shot from the side as Lemieux makes the save. Addison's helmet comes off. That was quite the hard save. 4:56 to go in regulation time, a minute 2 to go in the Walleye power play. Another reminder that the next North Stars home game is Wednesday, October 12th, when they welcome the Wisconsin Lumberjacks to town. Game time for that, 7:30 Eastern, here on SIJHL TV. From the face-off, it comes back to McLeod. The passing between Min and Dunmore. Dunmore with the puck. Into the corner for Leduc. Leduc back to McLeod. Cross for Dax Lang. Lang. McLeod. Leduc. Leduc looking for some space. Passing back toward the corner for Dunmore. Dunmore to McLeod. McLeod back for Dunmore. Dunmore in the corner for Leduc. Leduc looking for some space. Trying to clear that one out looks like Malash, and he does. McLeod passing that over for Daxton Lang. 22 seconds to go in the man advantage. There's a shot on, and the save is made by Lemieux. Daxton Lang coming in fast to try and get a good shot on Lemieux, but he gets another one. So far Lemieux has made 31 stops in tonight's game. At the other end of the rink, Jack Orchard has made 18 stops for the Camera River Fighting Walleye. Trejotis gets it off the face-off, and he'll send it down the length of the ice. 10 seconds to go in the penalty. 4 minutes to go in regulation time. Lamoureux waiting a bit. Cato now coming back on the ice. Here comes Holden Woodcroft inside the North Star zone. Can't get the shot on. Trejotis reaches it. He'll give it to Dylan Windsor, but he can't get enough of it. But as Noah Broughton knocks into the zone, Lamoureux almost mishandles it, but he gets control. He'll pass it over for Cooper Fink. Fink over for Woodcroft. Woodcroft back across the line, and he knocks down Noah Broughton with a bit of a hit. Rutland back over for Bertrand. It hits Woodcroft at the line, but looks like he's wanting a penalty for something. Rutland back over for Bertrand. Back to Rutland. Rutland carrying forward carefully across the line. Going wide with it. He gets a shot. Save is made by Orchard. As Glauscher ends up getting hit in the middle of it. Goes back to center. Cato sends it back inside. Less than 3 minutes to go in the period. Goes back for Ethan Lang. Goes off a stick. And now here's Buffon. Back over for Dunmore. Dunmore stops inside the line. Pass across for Ethan Lang. Lang a shot. Deflects off of Anton and goes wide. Puck will come back outside the line. Lang going back for it. He'll pass that one over towards Biaggi. Ethan Lang will knock it back inside. Easton Glauscher looking to organize. Passes it over for Anton. Deflects off a stick. He'll get caught by Sedgwick, but he doesn't get too far with it. Gattani going with Biaggi against the boards. And now here's Anton with it. He takes a swing and a miss in there. Gattani tries to pick it up, but with Weeks trying to get to it too. Now here's Biaggi taking it back to center. Cato gets it back. Sedgwick once again. Puck gets gloved up briefly by Dukov, but not for too long. Weeks finally taking it forward. Pass over for Dukov. Dukov with shots! And a great glove save made by Jack Orchard. North Stars once again trying the Weeks-Dukov combination, but Jack Orchard saw that one all the way. 1:15 to go in regulation time. This one's going right down to the wire, folks. Off the face-off inside the zone. Dylan Windsor ringing it around the net. Benvenu sending it off the boards and out to center. Drew Malash back for it in his own zone. Pass up for Windsor. He'll give it to Anthony Kazenko. Kazenko with a shot. That'll get deflected off and go out of play. 1.5 minutes left in the third period. Or will these teams have a chance to go home early, or are they going to stay for a few extra minutes? We will find out shortly. Walleye win the face-off. They can't clear it out. There's the shot is blocked. Another chance by Broughton is blocked. It gets sent outside the zone. Malash trying to lob it forward. Kazenko setting that one up for Windsor. Windsor backhands it towards the net, but it's taken up by Cook. Cook coming across center ice and across the North Star line. He tries shooting. He'll send that one up and out of play. With the way this game has been going on tonight, folks, it appears this intra-city rivalry between two Thunder Bay teams is now alive and well. We now enter the final minute of regulation. A bit of a jam along there. Oh, and it looks like Gorst ended up getting hit in there. No call on the play. Bertrand tips that one around. Trejotis clears it away. Lamoureux beats Rutland to the puck. Looks like Rutland tries to get it away from him. He gets it in behind the net. Trejotis tries to pass it in front. Oh, but it looks like a bit of a nice save in there by McLeod. 25 seconds to go in regulation. Here is Dylan Bertrand with it. Coming back across. Pass to Trejodas. Trejodas sending it toward the net. He gets blocked. Gets sent up in the air. Trejodas sends it forward with his glove. He has to give it up as Cook clears it away. Bertrand, 10 seconds to go. Passes it forward to Paddington. Paddington, maybe with one more chance. His shot gets deflected towards the corner. Bouncing puck. It looks like they'll hold it there for a bit longer. And with the way this, I never would have guessed it. This game is headed to overtime. Shots on the goal in that period. For the Walleye, 8 for a 3-period total of 34. For the North Stars, 9 for a 3-period total of 23. Now this game coming up, now you'll have a little bit of extra hockey. 5 minutes sudden death, 3-on-3. If nothing gets solved in that, it'll be a shootout best of 3. It'll be sudden death if nothing is solved after that. We'll play until we have a winner, and it'll be interesting. Now in an early season overtime game such as this, it'll be interesting to see what both of these teams will do. It'll be a chance for both of them to see what combinations work and what doesn't. And it looks like they are ready to go once again. Hayden Catani and Edison Weeks are on the ice for Thunder Bay Acid Still and Bertrand. And for the Walleye, Mackenzie Sedgwick, Jeremy Dunmore, and Jack Cook. We are ready to go for some sudden death overtime action. Catani tries to get it forward off the face-off. And it looks like Weeks will do some. He'll get a chance right away, but he'll send it wide. Bertrand is quick to get it from center. He'll get it to Weeks one more time. Oh, and he'll give up the puck right away. Not quite, as Catani is in there to swipe it. He'll pass it back to Bertrand once again. Weeks goes off. Noah Broughton is taking his place. And they both fall over each other. Oh my gosh. Here comes Jack Cook in on low. He gets a shot, he scores. Oh, and the game ends like that. Jack Cook gets the winner for the camera. We're fighting Walleye. Only 41 seconds as a bit of a stumble is what ends it. Who would have thought how it ended like that? Well, that's the way it ends up going. The North Stars do get a point out of that. Final score, Canberra River fighting Walleye 4, Thunder Bay North Stars 3. What a game that was. Just another reminder that the North Stars they'll have their next home game Wednesday, October 12th, when they welcome the Wisconsin Lumberjacks to town. Game time for that is 7:30 Eastern. We thank you very much for watching here on SIJHL TV. For Autumn LeClaire behind the camera, I am Nikolai Vataya. Have yourselves a great night. Good night.